BA, you said you love playing the Storm, and your team certainly showed it tonight again.
Yeah, look, we couldn't play them every week. We don't love playing them, but it's a game that, we enjoy the opportunity to try and match it with the best, because they still are the best team in the competition. But yeah, that was a strong performance, and I seen it right from the start of the week. We had a real intensity about what we did during the week, and we had a real level of focus. And and then I seen it when we got here tonight as well. I just knew they were on. I knew that we'd have a red hot crack. I couldn't guarantee that we'd get the result, but I was very confident in the style of performance that we're going to put out there. And we've got a lot of suffering members and fans back in Sydney, and that was for them guys. And we're probably the fortunate ones at the moment. We're up here in Queensland living a reasonably comfortable life. So. Yeah, we owed that on the back of what we've done over the last month. We owed that to our fans and members of the club.
For your season, Brad, I mean, some people might say you've timed your run to perfection to hit that sort of form. But what can it do for you for your finals campaign? Do you think?
Oh, look, it's good for confidence on the back of what we had done over the last month. Probably makes me a little bit annoyed that we can do that. It's hard to do that every week, but that's what it takes. That's what the best teams do. They got to, you got to come with that same intensity week in, week out, and we go into Penrith next week, and then we're into the finals. So, we've got to be able to try and repeat that again next week.
2 weeks ago, Brad, after the Manly game, you were lost for answers. Tonight, it's the opposite result, but are you lost for answers as to how you can have two performances like that within 2 weeks of each other?
Oh, look, we weren't lost for answers. I didn't want to say anything dumb straight after that performance because it wasn't good enough. But it's an attitude thing, isn't it? You've seen the level of energy that we played with tonight and last week. You've seen the level of aggression that we played with, and we didn't see that for those 3 or 4 weeks. So for whatever reason, it wasn't there. I don't know why it wasn't there, but it's there at the moment, and we, hopefully we'll enjoy that feeling. We need to replicate that again moving forward.
His spine was sensational tonight. Mitchell Moses really took the game by the scruff of the neck. But that was a vintage Mitch performance.
Yeah, it was very good. And it's good for his confidence. People target him over the big games, and he produced in one of the big games for us. And yeah, I was super proud of him and so happy for him that he was able to play like that. And and then he had to go back to fullback then when our skipper went down. But all that, our 3 starting middles were unreal tonight. Junior, Ice, and Brownie. I thought they really laid the platform for us.
What about the pressure that's been on you, Brad, just to turn this around? I guess how lifting does that feel to have a result like that just for yourself?
Oh, Jake, I've been coach for 8 years. I love my job. I love all the highs and the lows with it, and it's never about me. It's about the boys. I just want the boys to be happy. I hate losing. They hate losing, and I don't like seeing them disappointed after a game. So I'm just glad for them that they can walk in with a smile on their face and know that they're proud of their performance regardless of the result. I just want them to be proud of what they do in that 80 minutes each week.
Does this change your plan now? You said you were thinking about resting guys, and you seem kind of resigned to the fact that you'd play sudden death the first week, but you're now in the 4. A win next week keeps you there. Does it change your plan of how you approach next week?
No. Yeah. We know what we need to do, and those boys put their bodies on the line tonight, and we need to rest a couple of them up. But we've got a squad, and a healthy squad, and we need to utilise them.
Gutho, you're thinking? It's a knee. It looked like when he came off, but do you have an update on him? And then you'd probably think he'd be one of the guys.
Yeah, he won't play. Gutho won't play next week, and I don't think he's too bad. Yeah, but he'll probably have to have a scan. But I think he's saying it's more of a cork. Yep.